Yeah, we're back, man. I know, obviously, like we said, got some lighter, more fun topics to dive into now. One of which is from your favorite sport, Malcolm, football.
Yeah,
obviously,
I'm a huge football fan. You know this,
or as you like to call it, sports ball.
Sports ball. No, it's the premier sport of the Brinkley household here.
The premier sport. No, but as people have already probably heard, last week, Aaron Rodgers, one of the faces of the NFL, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, tested positive for COVID last week.
It's a shame.
But it was a little shocking because at the beginning of the season, he told the media that he was quote unquote immunized.
Yes.
Immunized.
Yes.
Kind of alluding to the fact that he was also vaccinated. And then later comes out to say last week when he joined the Pat McAfee show to give his side of everything that was going on after he tested positive for COVID. He stated that, no, I just said I was immunized. I never said I was vaccinated. The media didn't ask me a follow-up question. And he gave a bunch of excuses about not being vaccinated, the rules that the NFL has, and all of this stuff. And he had some interesting things to say also about the great MLK.
The great MLK said that you have a moral obligation to object to unjust rules and rules that make no sense.
That's crazy, man.
Aaron. I don't even know where to begin with this.
What is that a proper MLK quote?
I couldn't find the original MLK quote. I know what he is kind of alluding to.
I see what he's alluding to.
Similar. But it was nothing. What he was talking about is nothing like what MLK was talking about. He was talking about the race war, civil rights, all of this stuff, not about not wearing a mask or not. Aaron, stop it. And that's what he goes on to say after
watch the whiteness work. I'm sorry, did you just use one of our black leaders' voices to justify boldly to justify your lie? Oh, got it. Okay. This really makes me think, like, I don't want to make this is not a race issue, but the funniest thing is that I feel white men will be protected for their lives and black men will be shamed for their truths. Look.
Say it again.
One more again.
Just one more.
Look, just one more again. White men will be celebrated for their lies and protected for their lies, while black men will be shamed for their truths.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Oh, sorry. Go.
Yep. No, go ahead.
That does not mean that I agree with Kyrie, but I think it's really hilarious that Kyrie never lied. Kyrie said, "It is what it is."
Right.
And Aaron lied and is getting protected. It's like, and I don't think it's a race thing, because I would only hope that whatever black sports players whatever receivers or other people, other black men that are on that team, they would keep that same energy. Because I bet you, I hope in the NFL that there's black players right now that are being protected because they lied about getting a vaccine. That would make me forget all this.
I don't believe that's the case.
It makes me forget all of it. It really would.
I don't believe that's the case, and I try not to make everything a race thing. But I don't believe that if it was Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson that was in the situation, that he would be getting the same protection, quote unquote. Like they're not killing Aaron Rodgers as much as I think they should be. I've seen people and analysts come out and say stuff about it, but I heard analysts calling Kyrie flat out stupid, selfish, all blah blah blah, all of this stuff, and they were killing this man for a while just for him making a choice to not get vaccinated. Yeah. Whether you agree with it or not, like we've actually said on the podcast, we didn't agree with it, but that's his decision. He came out and said it. He followed protocol. He took the responsibility. He took the L. He's not playing right now.
Not at all.
Because
still
he
made
a decision.
Still getting millions. I don't feel bad for him.
I don't even know if he's getting paid game checks. I don't think so. But you're right. He's still getting millions. He's still getting paid somewhere. Yeah, he's still getting paid. Yeah, he's fine. He's
my
fine.
sympathy out the window for Kyrie.
Yeah, no sympathy. But I'm just saying, I don't believe. It's hard for me to believe, I'll say, that if it was a black player or a black quarterback, that they would be giving him the same kind of very light
to play
response.
devil's advocate. I would hope they would, and I think they might.
I would hope they would. I don't think so, though.
About the vaccine, I would hope that for star players of these teams, these owners and these coaches are extending the same protection of these black.
It's just funny to hear you say this. This is the same NFL that you were killing about the whole Super Bowl thing.
Yes, known race. Again, every headline about the NFL.
They're known racists. Exactly.
Well, but I said I'm playing devil's advocate. I didn't say it's what I believe. I said playing devil's advocate.
Okay, well, I don't even think there's a devil advocate's theory for this one because I don't think it's possible. Maybe I'll give it a 2%.
Hey, but you don't know. It's like
I don't.
Hey,
you're right.
What did Kanye say? We're gonna get to Kanye in a minute. What did Kanye say when he got his MTV award? They want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. So you can take your 2% all you want. I'm literally gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna hope that these white owners, especially because they love their black players so damn much, because us, we make them the money. I would only hope that they offer the same level of protection.
I don't believe that's the case. I think Aaron Rodgers is a flat out liar. It was embarrassing. It was
flat out. I mean, just period.
Yeah, just period. It was a flat out liar. That's stupid. And then to come out and try to defend your law and to make comments like, "Oh, if you're upset about what I did, if you're upset about my choice, then I know you're going to be more upset because I'm not. My immune system is going to be so much greater now that I've had COVID because I've listened to my new friend Dr. Joe Rogan." Are you kidding me, Aaron?
Esteemed epidemiologist, journalist, thought leader, Joe Rogan. Oh yes.
It's just very ignorant. It's very ignorant to me. Very ignorant. And to say, oh, the media didn't ask me a follow-up question. If they would have asked me a follow-up question, I would have dove deeper. But then I don't believe that we should have to wear masks at press conferences and all this stuff. Like, why? It's something that you don't agree with, cool. But your choice has consequences, just like every other choice does. Well, and every decision you make has a consequence.
And also, I think it's the fact that as you just said, it's the consequence, and it's like you should be comfortable living with that consequence. I don't like, if you care about your team, then where is your team integrity? Where is your sportsmanship? I would call Kyrie Irving more of a sportsman in this because he just said, look, I'm a bow out. I ain't going to fight. I ain't going to say shit. But here's my truth. Here's what it is. And I had the nerve to even question Kyrie's like sportsmanship, like where it's like you just couldn't get vaccinated. But no, if that's not what he wants to do it, great. Because in comparison to this, in contrast to this story, that was the most unsportsmanlike thing that you do because it just put your whole team at jeopardy.
Literally.
Because you wanted to lie.
And shame on the Packers too for covering this up. Like, because he made the comment in his interview that, the whole team knew about it, the Packers organization knew about it. Well, shame on them for hiding this. As soon as they found this out, they should have came out. He said the league knew about it. Well, then they should have came out and told the media this. Because now the biggest thing is you're lying to us as the fans, you're lying to the media, you're lying to the people who pay money to watch you play. Well, that's foolish to me.
Well, known racist organization continues to perpetuate and protect white men. I am shocked. I think when you sent that, like even the NBA one about like, oh yeah, he used the N-word. It's like old white men accused of being a racist. I am shocked. I would never expect it. Like it's just
sad. We're not even shocked anymore. We're numb to it.
It's not even numb. It's just like obviously, like and part of me for walking in and seeing old white men and having that expectation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say that I walk around to every old white man I see and I'm just like, I just assume that you're racist. But it's just like, I know what to expect. It's the same thing when I know what to expect of old black people with money. You've got not only does money change you, or make you more of what you are as far as your own prejudice and your own beliefs, but when you're a man, a white man or a black man, and you get money eventually, I would not expect you to give a shit. Right. I just wouldn't. Because you're rich. I see, like, you especially. We work with rich old people all the time. They're hard in their beliefs. They could care less about what the masses or the underlings, the lower orders, if you will, would think. They could care less. True. What they care about is their money and their beliefs being protected at all cost in their interest.
Sad but true.
And of course, I'm sure the team's going to go along with the lie. Why? Because that's your star QB.
Yeah.
Look, I know that quarterback that's QB, just so y'all know. Welcome to Sports with Malcolm Alexander. Anyway. Thank you. Sarah's clapping. Sarah's like, look at me, know some sports. But that's your star player. So it would make a lot of sense why they would go at the lengths to protect him. I just want to know Nah, I don't want to know why, because I know why. I just answered why. I have nothing. Right. I have nothing else on this story. It's not. It doesn't even irk me. It's just hilarious. I think it's just further perpetuation of the circus. Literally. I'm taking the ivermectin, the horse medicine that Joe Rogan prescribed. My immune system's fire, and then has the nerve to quote MLK in your lie.
That's the foolishness that took me out.
Look, that's why it's Margarita Day for recording. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna wish ill will on Aaron, but I do wish that they lose every single game from here on out.
Damn. Well, yeah, you don't like the Packers anyway, so that's fine. Yeah. Well,
this makes it even easier.
It makes it even easier for you
to lose every single game from here.
So then, I want to know, like, what do you think? Because I don't know how punishments or penalizations work.
There's really nothing they can do at this point, because if the NFL already knew about it ahead of time, there's really no punishment. He's already supposedly following all of the protocols except for wearing masks at press conference, because he stated in his interview that just doesn't make any sense to him. So he's not going to do that one. But he's following every other protocol supposedly. So it's really no punishment that I think they can give him, especially if the organization knew about it and everything. So sadly, it's just something he's just getting away with a lie.
You know,
that's what it looks like.
I'm going to end it on this. I really want to know, for the people that are so the mask are bullshit, the vaccine's bullshit, no matter how you feel about it, choosing to wear a mask or not choosing to wear a mask, I want to know, how do you choose to citizen and how do you choose to community as a verb? If you just choose not to go, like, just because you have a personal opinion, I don't know if a personal opinion should always override your support of your fellow man and of your community and of your team. It's a mask. It's a piece of cloth over your face. Get over it.
Not going to kill you.
Get over it. Like, right. I'm just so, like, again, we cover so much on this podcast. People are dying all around the world. We still in a global pandemic. Like, you know, black people still ain't got proper food and shelter. Indigenous people still don't have reparations. Black people still don't have reparations. I don't know. There's a bigger issues here, and you're still mad about a piece of cloth over your face. Regardless of your personal opinion, where is just your decency for your fellow man? And now, I'm not coming from like mask help and save people. I'm just saying, like, just wear the mask and shut the fuck up. Like, there's just bigger bigger fish to fry. No? Or is that just me?
No, you're right on it.
Maybe I'm just broke and I just don't understand. Maybe give me some millions and it'll change me. But, like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.